Hey everyone, welcome. It's Trish, and you're at Trisha's Creative Treasures. Okay, I know it's been a long time. It's been like 2 months since I've been on here. But if you see my Facebook post today, or if you know what's going on, I've been doing farmer market stands. And my day every day is from the time I get up to the time I go to bed. I am working, I'm crocheting, I'm making jewelry, or I'm sewing. I am just constantly busy. So it wasn't the greatest day here. I mean, there's a lot of people here, but it's a lot of men. So, I have guys with their kids and I'm like, nice girly stuff with their little boys and stuff. But then other little boys love my stuffies. I have one bee left. I sold all my bees except for one today. But let me turn the camera around so I can kind of show you everything that I have. Hold on. Alright, so here's my clothing rack. And there's lots more on there. Everything is stuff that I've crocheted with no patterns. Honey, can you hold up one of like those bralette tops for me? Like the tank toppy things?
You mean this thing?
Yeah. Well, that's one of the bralettes I've made. Hand up the blue and pink one. Blue, pink, and white one. That's another one that I designed and I made. I have a whole ton of bags. It's very windy today, so we're having trouble with the wind. Over here, this is my hand-dyed yarn. And this is grocery bag holders. And I have water bottle holders over in this corner. Down here is winter hats that I've done on the knitting machine. And of course, the towels. These are mushroom pouches that you can wear around your neck and carry your money. This is my table of loveys and the shelf over there. So I have a turtle with a sunflower on it that I've made. I've made a big sunflower. I have two smaller cats. I have one big cat. I have a ladybug. I have tiaras. I got handkerchief, headbands, and the flower washcloths, freeze pop holders, cup cozies, mushroom bags. Yes, I already said mushroom bags. I have, let me see if I can point. On top of these baskets here, those are coasters. And I got a bunch of earrings and bracelets. And we had a spinning rack that holds up all my scrunchies, but it kept falling over today because it's so windy. So we had to put the scrunchies in baskets. And then at the end here is candles, sugar scrubs, and lotions that I've made. So yes, guys, I am busy all the time. These are table runners and placemats there. Honey, bring me the catacorn so I could show him the catacorn that I designed. I know, he's like, oh, he's tired. We haven't slept. He got about, an hour worth of sleep, hour and a half. I napped a little bit. So this is my catacorn that I designed. It's half cat, half unicorn. It's got the long little ringlet hairs. It's got some roses on it. So that was a lot of fun to make. So I'm asking $40 for that, and it did take me a while, and there's a lot of detail in it, and a lot of hair ringlets, and a lot of flowers. So, I don't know, we'll see how that goes. But I'm going to get off here because there's still people coming around, and I will get back to you later. Well, hey guys, I am back home now. My hair is a atrocious mess. The tables kept getting blown over. Everything got blown over off the tables. It's been a tiring day. I haven't slept since yesterday. Woke up yesterday morning about 6 o'clock and I worked all day until about 12:30 getting stuff done. And we left here about 2:30 because if you don't go that time to get a spot, you're not going to get one. No, because there's so many reserved spots that if you're just going in to get a spot. So I was able to take down, we were able to get the same spot that we had last time, and we really liked that spot. So I am going to, when I know we're going to be going, I'm going to reserve that spot ahead of time so I know it's ours. So we did okay today. It wasn't the greatest, it wasn't the worst. On an average, when we do a market, I make anywhere to like $100 to $150. So we made 97 today. It was a lot of people there, but there was just a lot of people just walking around looking at stuff, not buying anything. Like everybody that's vendors, you know, that we see and talk to and stuff that we've been getting to know, they've all said the same thing, that they had trouble selling stuff today, and it was just like a bleh, you know, but everybody made some money. I mean, the fee for your spot is $15, so we definitely made that back, and that's the biggest thing, is making back our fee. And you know, but anyways, let me share with you what I've made, what I sold today. So today I sold one of my candles, scented chocolate covered strawberries. And let me tell you that, oh, that stuff smells so good. It's this woman that is now, when we're there, she'll come and she buys a candle for me every time that she sees me. And her boyfriend was with this time, so he picked out the chocolate covered strawberry flavored. I sold 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have these cat earrings. So I sold 4 pairs of cat earrings, and those I sold for $5 a piece. My candles, my lotions, and my sugar scrubs are all $10 a piece. So my candle was $10, and I sold 5 pairs of earrings at $5 a piece. So that was $25. I sold 3 bees, and I only had 3 bees with me, and so I sold all 3 bees at, well, 2 of them was $12, and there was this one little boy that kept coming up to my stand, and he only had $7 that he was given to spend. So at the end of the day, and everyone's pretty well gone, and he comes over with this look, he goes, I really want to buy some of your stuff. He's, what can I get for $7? So I told him, just pick out what you want, because I knew he wanted that bee. He kept coming over. He says, can I have this bee? I'm like, go ahead, you may have the bee. I am just a sucker. I can't say no to the kids, you know. It's just, the mom was like, she gave it to you? And he's like, yeah, for the 7. She's like, thank you. I'm like, I can't say no to kids, you know. It's just how I am. So anyways, 2 of the bees I got $12 for, and 1 I took $7 for, just to make the child happy. I sold one of my unicorn fuzzy pillows. So I used the pipsqueak yarn to make a fuzzy pillow, and then I put a unicorn face on with the ears and, you know, the unicorn horn. Yeah. You see, guys, I'm changing subject, but I'll get right back on. This is what's happening to me since my surgery. I am literally, as my children all find it funny, but I'm going bald. Like, I take my vitamins, I take my calcium, I take everything I'm supposed to take, and I'm going bald. Like, the doctors, I had a doctor's visit last night, and they were like, wow. But yeah, anyways, enough of that. So the fuzzy unicorn pillow was $15. I take granny squares and make wallets with them. So I had one wallet, and that was $5. And one of my tea towels that I, you know, do the crochet topper on, those I sell for $8. So that's what I sold today, and altogether I made $97. So, like I said, it wasn't the worst, wasn't the best. I know there's some people that do craft markets, and they make bank when they go, but in this area where I live, people want everything for free. Like, nobody wants to pay for nothing. I had a lady, like, my earrings, I feel for the earrings that I make, I only charge $5 a pair. And everybody that buys my earrings are like, these are cheap. Like, girl, you sell your earrings so cheap. And I'm like, I know, like, I don't know if I'm underpricing myself or if I'm doing the, you know, I have a hard time knowing what to sell them for. So, but anyways, I had this woman try to talk me down to $2 a pair, and I'm like, lady, I said, I can't budget. I'm not going past $5. You know, I'm like, I'm sorry. I don't need to be rude and ignorant, but $2 isn't even worth the sale to me. Like, it is not. It does not pay back the stuff that I took to make it. You know, I don't buy cheapy stuff. I buy good stuff. I buy the stuff from Hobby Lobby, from Joann's, Michael's. I order stuff on Amazon. You know, I also order from a company called Dollar Bead, which has really nice beads as well, and they're kind of cheaper. So this is Sarabi. Oh no, this is Blackie. Here's one of our kittens. This is Blackie. We called him Blackie because when he was first born, his back was black. So he's still got this stripe of darkers, but he's a tabby, gray tabby. He's a little cuddle bug. But yes, he needs a home. As much as I hate to get rid of the little ones, they need a home. So I have him and his sister Sarabi. They look identical, and that's why you saw me look at their bottoms, because I only know which one is which by looking at their bottom end to see, because Blackie's the boy and Sarabi's the girl, you know. But then we have Phantom and we have Derp. Yeah, Chuck, I'll take care of you later. Chuck's a little one. So
He wants mommy.
he wants mommy. Alright, come here. This little guy likes to sit in my shirt. Draken, can you hurry up and get my phone, please? Here. Sorry, guys. Draken knocked you off. My tripod is broken, so, you know, you're on a basket on top of my walker. Just let it go for now. It'll be fine. Just let it go for now.
Okay.
So, mind my mess of yarn, because I'm covered in yarn all the time, because I literally every day, nonstop, I'm either crocheting, sewing, or making jewelry. I've got some molds. I just need to get the resin, because I'm going to start doing resin. And there'll be other things. I have a list of stuff of what I want to do. I know some people say when you have a pop-up shop, have a niche and you stick with that niche. But I feel I do great, because everybody that comes in and shops for me, and the people that are starting to come back, they love the fact that I have an actual shop. I have a little bit of everything, you know. What do you say?
Me.
I have, you know, dishcloths, washcloths. I have sugar scrubs. I have lotions. I have candles. I have hair things. I've got jewelry. I've got bags. I have some placemats that I made. Some table runners that I've made. Did I say I had bags? I got lots of bags. Mama G, I will be taking care of you this week. I finally made some money that I can take care of you this week. Okay? I love you. I hope you will forgive me, because it's been forever. I know. But, yes, it was, I'm tired, so that's why my brain, I keep losing track of what I'm talking about, because, as I said, I haven't slept. I look like if I look really drained, don't worry, I feel very drained, and I have no medication in me right now, so this is just sleepies. This isn't my, special medicine look. This is just being sleepy, having no sleep for over 24 hours. Hi, Chuck. This is my little one. He'll be staying with us because he's got some issues. So I'm not going to give him away, because he's got issues, and I've been taking good care of him, and him and I are bonded. This is where he wants to be all the time. If I'm home and I'm sitting and you're looking for Chuck, because this is Chuck, by the way, Chuck is right in my shirt. He only gets up to go potty if he has to go potty and get a drink or eat a little bit, but he comes right back, and he will, this is a cat that tells you what he wants. Like, he's very vocal. Yes, and he has no problem. He'll look at you and he'll be like, meow. Yeah, like that face, meow. But yeah, so I mean, I've done better at markets. Today, like I said, it was so windy, and for the first half of the day it was so cold, and then once the sun finally came out around 10:30, 11, then it started to warm up, so I was able to take off some of my layers because I went dressed in layers today because I wasn't going to freeze and I wasn't going to be hot. So I have a sleeveless shirt, and then I had this, and then I had a hoodie, you know. So I've been back and forth, and with putting on shirts and taking them off today. I just need to get a sip of coffee, guys. I didn't have no coffee today because I drink coffee and then I gotta pee 50 million times, and I hate their porta potties there. They're just awful, and they're so small, and with being handicapped, it's very hard to maneuver in there because you have the toilet that you don't want to sit on, and then the urinal that the guys use is right there where your arm is, and it's like pee everywhere, and I'm just like, why can they not have one for, if they're going to do that, have one for men and have one for women, you know? There's 2 toilets there, and there's always the one on the left. Now we were there since like 3 o'clock in the morning, okay? So there's 2 porta potties. Everybody, even at 3 o'clock in the morning, went in the left one, came right out, and went to use the right one. I didn't even go try the left one because everybody said it was disgusting. And yeah, the other one smelled bad enough, the right one, but I wasn't going to use that left one, that's for sure. But oh no, it was a good day. You know, we get to socialize, and that's one thing I miss. One thing I miss about working and my job is socializing with people and talking to people and getting to know people. So the more and more we're doing the markets, the more and more we're getting to know people, and it's nice. We're making friends with other vendors that are there, and we help each other out. Like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Can you watch my stand? You know, or they just like, Jim would walk around, and when he walked around the one time, the rack that I hang all my bags on, the wind just knocked it over and everything went flying, and I was like, no. So everybody was so kind and picked it up and helped, because everybody knows I'm in a wheelchair and I can't get up and just do it myself. So yes, everybody that's in our area where we set up at is very kind and very nice. We go to another auction that's up north, about a half-hour's drive from here, and that's not quite as busy. It used to be the busiest market around, but I guess they say it's really going downhill. So it's got some new people, and one of the guys there is recruiting people for tables. So he came and he's like, "Do you go to other auctions?" I said, "Yeah, we go up to Schuylkill Haven." He goes, "Oh, I guess I don't got to talk to you then." I'm like, "What do you mean?" He goes, "No, I'm trying to recruit people up." He said, "We're trying to build back up, you know, what it used to be." He said, "And I think you would do really well inside the building by where I am," because he says, we go out in the field normally there. Now, at Leesport, it only costs $15 for a spot, but at the Schuylkill Haven auction, that in the field is $8, and if you go underneath the actual pavilion, where it is the busiest there, he's only going to charge me $5 for as many tables and as big a space as I want. So I'm like, all right. So hopefully this Sunday, we had bought a second vehicle, and it just got 50 million problems with it, and kind of not happy about it because I feel like I wasted my money. So yes, Jim's gonna try this week to get it to his mechanic, because it was sensors that needed to be done, and Jim and Nick worked on it, and it's still like, it has no oomph. You can press on the gas and it just doesn't really go. But they say because we changed the sensors, it needs to be like it needs to be recoded or something. I don't know. The mechanic told Jim to unattach the battery, let it sit for a little bit, then reattach the battery, and sometimes they will just circuit or whatever. It's making itself combobulated. You know, that's my word, combobulated. You all get that, combobulated. But, yeah, if we can do that, then we're going to go up on Sunday as well to do the auction on Sunday. So we have like a double time this week. So we will see. We need 2 vehicles because Nick and Kaylin will be here this weekend and they'll want to go with. So, yeah, we'll definitely need my Envoy fixed. Yeah, I got a GMC Envoy. It's a 2003. I mean, it's something to do with these sensors that's just not giving it any, you know, like oomph. So, I guess if it doesn't get fixed from Jim unhooking the battery and putting the battery back, then he's going to have to take it to the shop. Well, he's going to have it towed to the guy's shop. And then the guy said it'll just cost us $50 for him to recombobulate the whole thing. But, where have I been? You want to know where I've been? Okay, it's been 2 months. I know. I've been in a funk, guys. I've been really in a funk. I guess it's that end of winter blues. Being stuck in the house and being alone 24/7. Having cats to talk to, and that's just about it. And I'm not alone 24/7, but I am alone a good 80% of the day. Jim's at work. Draken's off doing his own thing. And it's just me and Draken here. And, you know, Jim's here too. But I've been depressed. And I have been like feeling like I have to work. I have been working very hard to get the inventory that I have. I have a lot in my shop. I made about 50 bags this week before we went. And I have about 25 to 30 pillows I got to finish because I got, like, I'm using that with, like, bigger scraps of fabric. I'm just making some pillows for kids and adults, whatever. Some of the prints are for kids or adults, and some are just, I mean, I guess cartoons could be kids and adults, too. So I got to do those. I need to make some new plushies because pretty much so the kids wiped me out. I have my turtle left, and I have 2 mini cats that I made left, and I have a ladybug, and then I have my catacorn, which you've seen in the video. So yes, it's just people don't want to pay the prices, you know. It's like the one I made a crochet top for summer. It's a cold shoulder, you know. It's for a plus size person, and you know, it's like, how much is that? I said $35, and I know anybody else would sell it for $50 and up, you know, because it took me a bit to make it. But I said $35, and she just walked away. Everybody just walks away from everything. I'm just like, it was one of those days where it's like, it's the cheap crowd of people. Now, the other week when we were there, I didn't have no issues. I had sold a boho vest, you know, like the circular vest. I sold them. I sold some loveys. I have a ton of loveys. I didn't sell any loveys today. I sold my plushies, or amigurumi, whatever you want to call them. I sold a lot of those today, but I shouldn't say a lot. I mean, I sold a few. Draken, knock it off, please. But between the working, between having moments where I just haven't been feeling good at all, like, I've been like just my stomach just hasn't been right. I'm okay now, but there for a little bit I was just like, ugh. But we were passing around a stomach bug, passing around this, passing around that. You know, it's like once we got rid of one sickness, the next one was coming right back. You know, around. But I have missed you all. Yeah, where are we? See, I told you my brain's not working today. I've been watching everybody. I don't comment because I'm watching everybody on TV, and then later on when I use my phone, I don't even think about commenting because by that time it's 12:30, 1 o'clock that I've been sewing or crocheting or something all day, that I pretty much should just literally just pass out, and I wake up 2-3 hours later, and then it's on the go again. So it's been busy. I'll explain too, for those that are on my Facebook and saw my post about us having to move. Well, fingers crossed that we don't. The one tenant that had lived in the one house was complaining to the township about the landlord. And as I've said before, my landlord does not fix anything. Our houses are falling apart. Things don't work. And the township on June 6th put a orange letter on everybody's door saying that there is 45 days to get these houses up to code, or everyone must vacate. So we all kind of panicked and went crazy, and it was like, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? We can't find a place. So I had a long talk with my landlord, and I wasn't like my normal nice one. I was like, he's like, Trish, because that's what he does to me. I'm like, Dean. He's like, what's up? How are you? And I told him, I'm like, well, I'm pretty effing miserable right about now, dude. He goes, yeah, I'm pretty effing miserable too. And I'm just like, yeah. I said, you're not the one that's going to lose your home because you don't fix anything. He goes, whoa, what are you talking about? He says, I did hear through the grapevine, which I did, tell another neighbor that we were going to be moving probably when we found someplace, and she told him. And I told her about the letter. She apparently didn't get one of the letters on her door, which I don't know why, because everybody else got them. But she started freaking out and thinking, oh my God, I got kids. What's going to happen? Are we all going to have to move? Are we all going to get kicked out? Just like that. So she had called him to like, what the heck's going on? And that's why he called me, just because he doesn't want me to leave, because I've been here. September 29th will be 11 years that I've lived here. Now, Jim and I do want to move. We do want to be able to get a house. But we don't want to get an apartment or pay rent. Oh my God, the price of rent is atrocious. It is more than a mortgage payment just to rent a place. And then you still got to pay all your utilities, everything. So, landlord swears he's going to get everything fixed that needs to be fixed. So, fingers crossed, guys. Please give prayers, fingers crossed, that he actually follows through with his word and fixes everything, so that we do not have to rush move, that we can still keep saving, which is what we've been doing, to have a down payment to get a house. We don't care, like we have, I'm in Berks County, but literally 5 minutes away up the highway a little bit turns into what's called Schuylkill County. So we've been looking at places in Schuylkill County, because if you want somewhere cheap, Schuylkill County is where you want to go, because it's coal cracker. It's coal cracker area. It's cheap living because of all the crap and stuff that's up there. It's if y'all hear about Centralia, up north is Centralia area. I live about 45 minutes from Centralia, where you have the abandoned place with the roads that it's no trespassing. So I don't want to get arrested or anything, so I don't even bother going back in there. But yeah, Josie I have right now. Her mama works, her mama's off Wednesday, Thursday, Fridays. So I have Josie Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then Desta picks her up Tuesday night, so I have her 4 days. She has her 3 days for the summer, just to make it easier, so that way it gives my other daughter a break that babysits her during the school year. So yes, I have Josie, so she keeps me busy. She needs the attention. She's in that girl phase where she's like, Nana, and I'm like, Josie, and then she'll be like, Nana, Josie. And then she'd be like, Nana! And I'm like, Josie? And she'd be like, Nana. Because she wants me to say, what? And I don't say it for a while, so I just drive her nuts because I just keep saying her name. But she's my little sidekick, as well, all of you that have been here or watched my videos. She is my sidekick. Yes, I love my granddaughter to die. I love my grandsons. All of them. Little Pierce, Tiana, and Dylan's little guy. Oh, is he so adorable. He's 7 months old now, and he's Nana. He's Mama, Dada. and he's starting, he crawls backwards, and he's learned how to go around in a circle. Um, he's trying to get forward. He gets very frustrated because he can't go forward yet, but he'll get there. It won't take him much longer, I don't think. But, yeah, she keeps me busy. Jim keeps me busy. We have all sorts of stuff going on. I got to start seeing all these specialists. I have to go get some ultrasounds done on my legs and see pulmonary, whatever it is, the people that deal with like your veins and vessels and blood, because if I don't have my feet up and I don't have a recliner because my lift chair doesn't work, so I can only, this is my new sofa and it's got this huge like hassock thing, so we push it over to keep my feet up, but because I have to pee so bad all the time and I'm having trouble making it, I have to have somebody here or I can't have my legs up. So most of the time my legs are down and my feet swell, and my left foot gets this bubble on top of it. It's like swollen up into a bubble, and then it bubbles around the outside, and it just, my left foot hurts. It looks awful. I get this pain in the left inner part of the left side of like the lower part of my calf above the ankle bone on the inside. So just to be safe, we're gonna get some ultrasounds on my legs to make sure there's no blood clots or anything, and then to see the pulmonary specialist so we can figure out why I'm not getting any circulation in my legs. I mean, my legs are strictly like dark purple, almost massively gray. It is awful. Like right now I'm looking at them, my feet are just straight up purple. So we're getting a specialist hooked up for that. I gotta see a urologist because I have no control over my bladder lately. Don't know why, don't know what's going on, but when my brain says I have to go pee, I know this is TMI, but heck, when haven't I ever given to, I always give you guys TMI. That's just how I am. I'm an open person and I'm an open book, so you can skip this TMI part or you can listen. I don't care, but I can't hold my bladder anymore. My brain doesn't tell me I have to pee until it is last minute, where it starts, instead of just your brain saying, oh, I think I gotta pee, it's and it's spasming, and as soon as I stand up, it just flows like a waterfall. So yeah, I've got to wear those wonderful adult garments, that take care of that. I go around to my kids, I'm like, I got a diaper on. You want a diaper? They come in pretty colors. You can have one in a pretty color. It's I gotta laugh and make a joke about it, or I cry. So I choose to laugh and make a joke about it because I hate to cry. I hate to feel down. I hate to feel upset because I'm usually a happy-go-lucky person, and I am starting to come out of my funk a little bit. Getting out and doing markets and being around people and being able to socialize is helping a lot. I think the biggest part of being depressed is the loneliness that I have, because Jim works all day and then he has stuff to do. So I see him at dinner time and then at bedtime. Draken, when he goes, now we got an air conditioner going down here and it's like freezing in my house now, and everybody else is like, it feels good, and I'm like, but I didn't even need the fan. Every now and then I would need the fan on, but I wasn't cold. I mean, I wasn't hot sitting in here, but everybody else was hot, so I'm like, whatever. But it's a brand new air conditioner and it kicks butt. It has my living room and my kitchen cooled off. We had the living room blocked off with a curtain to go into the kitchen, and I had to move the curtain because it was so cold in here yesterday. I was like, oh my god. So I was drinking, it's like, open up that curtain, let this cold air in the kitchen, because I had 3 layers of clothes on and a blanket. But yep, specialist, that's right. So I said I have to see the urologist. I have to go see a vascular, and I also have to go to a lymphedema clinic because before surgery, I was getting these hard lumps on the inside of my legs, and it was almost like a mass kind of feeling, and I didn't know what they were, but they hurt. And before surgery, while I was doing the, hi Chuck, when I was doing the 2-week liquid diet, I started leaking fluid out of my skin through my, up in my thighs where those masses are. And every now and then it leaks, but when it starts to drain, it's like over an hour. I can't wear pants, anything. I just got to keep things wrapped on my legs because, a Band-Aid fills up too fast. The gauze fills up too fast. It's literally like a waterfall of this clear. And if it drains onto something white, it'll look like there's like a yellowy, reddy. I thought it was blood at first. I was like, what in the world? Because I had white jammy pants on the one night, and it started leaking in my sleep. I first thought I peed myself in my sleep, but I didn't. It was just the lymphatic fluid draining out of my thighs all over because there was so much lymphatic fluid coming out. So I have to go see a lymphedema specialist, and I have to probably get my legs wrapped and tighten that up to see if we can take care of the lymphedema. And let's see, I got to start seeing a specialist, the orthopedic specialist again, so we can talk about how much more weight do I have to lose before surgery. So on that note, being that I was at the doctor last night, so I'm just being transparent and I'm just being real. My last final weigh-in, which the last time I was weighed prior to surgery, I was at 420. Okay, yes, I was over 400 pounds. I was so embarrassed to say it. I was so embarrassed to be seen by anybody. But the depression alone, because what hit me is losing my mom. I went through such a horrible depression losing my mother. And all this other stuff just happening in life. Just nothing goes right. And being in pain 24/7 and medicine don't work. Or, I have to be loopy in order to feel good. It's like, I don't want to be loopy 24/7. Some people like to be loopy 24/7. I do not want to be because I have stuff I need to do. And if I get loopy, I can't concentrate. I can't talk. I can't focus. I'm just like, So, yeah. Anyways, back to where I was talking about my weight. I know I had to have been close to 450 pounds before surgery. So, but they went with the 420 pounds because I could not stand on a scale. It hurt too bad. I couldn't put my legs together to stand on a scale. I couldn't stand still without holding on to something. I can do that on out. It hurts like a bitch. But I do it just, to get done what I have to get done. So, I am now at 287. So I have about 107 pounds, maybe a little bit more. I don't know. I don't think I've been under 200 pounds since I'm like a teen. I don't know. I was always heavy and I was always a big girl. So yeah, I mean, to say like I'm like 100 some pounds, I'll be like, woo! But anyways, that's that. Everybody asked me how much weight have I lost. I have lost 133 pounds since last April. And the doctor gave me a water pill to start taking. So I'm going to start taking that tomorrow. So once I can get all this swelling off of me, I have probably about a good 20 to 30 pounds of fluid all over my legs and my hands and my face. I just am swollen everywhere. And I don't know why. I just swell. And I hurt, and I just can't get the fluid out. So, once I get that fluid off, I will probably be, like the doctor said, it's probably like a good 20, 30 pounds of just fluid to get off. So, I will hopefully feel better. Hopefully that will help with the inflammation I go through. Look at my hair. It's just sticking out here from the wind. But, yeah. I don't know if I've covered everything, and I know, I'm sorry, I'm back and forth because I can't focus on one thing. I'm so tired that my brain is just like, yeah, it's on permanently. But I just wanted to get on here, and I just wanted to give you a little showing of the farmer's market setup that we do, and to let you all know how I did, because I know Charlie from Have a Yarn with Charlie said, let us all know how you did, Trish. So I posted in that post that I made about the farmer's market on my Facebook that I would tell everybody how I did in a video today, which I need to get back to doing my videos and being consistent again and doing some tutorials, because I have made my own ladybug without a tutorial. I have made my own turtles without a tutorial. I have made something called a catacorn, which is part cat, part unicorn. And those are all my creations. I haven't used any type of pattern or anything. I've just had a picture in my mind, and then I looked for other pictures to kind of give me an aspect of how to do it, you know. So yeah, that's me in a nutshell right now, guys. So I know I was just talking about something and I totally forget what I was talking about. I know it was something to do with the amigurumi, but what was the moral of talking about it? I don't know. Like, that thought left the building already. It's gone. It's already down the street going to McDonald's to get itself a freaking coffee, because I didn't have no freaking coffee today and my brain's like stuck on stupid from not having any caffeine all day. But I did that so I didn't pee my pants, because I didn't want to pee my pants when we were at the auction, even though like I still wear them special undergarments. When I gotta go, I gotta go, and a lot of times it just like it fills that up and down the. It's just, yeah, it sucks. But I have been on here long enough. I have gabbed your ear off long enough, so I am going to try my hardest to get back here. I don't know if I'm going to do video every day, because right now that is very hard for me. Like I said, I am going to be busy the next few days, especially if we're going to end up going to the Schuylkill market up north this weekend, depending if we can get my car up and running so we can have 2 cars to go. So we shall see, guys. But yes, I will be back, I promise. Anything you guys want to know, you have any questions or blah blah blah, please let me know. Ask me. I'm here for you. If you've been here and you have stuck by me and you have waited for me without dropping me, without dropping your subscription to me, thank you. I thank you for being patient, and I thank you all, especially for ones that kind of know what's going on in my life and check up on me. And I really appreciate that. How you doing, Trish? We haven't seen you or heard from you in a while, and I do really appreciate it. I had a couple days this past week where it was rough, because thinking we were going to have to move and we can't find this and we can't find that, and I thought I was going to have to get rid of my pets, and I sat for like 2 days just holding my cats and sobbing. Now, I can't take care of my dog properly with me being the way I am. She is an oaf. She's a big dog, you know, and she walks you. She definitely would walk me, and I would be getting hurt and falling and not being able to get back up. So friends of mine are going to take her, and I know they're going to give her a wonderful home, and it will be better than what she has with me right now, because I can't do for her like I used to. She has been in our family for almost 11 years. We've had her since she's 4 months old, and she'll be 11 September 28th. And I hate so bad to have to rehome her, but I do, because no one's taking her out like they should. Especially that's Draken's job when he's home, and he avoids it like the plague. So she is peeing and pooing all over the place in my house. My room is destroyed. A lot of yarn has been destroyed. And, well, I guess I'll just say this, guys, because this is another reason why I haven't been on, because I just didn't want to deal with it, and I don't know how to tell you all. So I had that huge giveaway that I was going to do for Christmas. And I had everything in a basket. I had everything ready to go. And I had that basket in my bedroom. My dog ruined everything. She ruined all the yarn. She ruined the hooks, chewing up. She ruined just everything. I have nothing left to give out of the prizes that I had for the giveaway. And I feel like a piece of shit because I can't go through with the giveaway that I was supposed to have. And it was a financial issue because I had money taken off my card somehow at Christmas time. So the money that I had saved that I was going to mail off everybody's prizes, well, that got stolen. I didn't even have the money to finish Christmas shopping, and the money that I saved to send off all my prizes, everything. It was taken from me. And I've just not been able to get back on my feet. I do not even make enough on, I don't make enough to pay my bills. Like, I pay my rent, and then I gotta choose to pay my electric or my gas. My gas gives me hot water and heat, which we don't need heat right now, but it's hot water. And I also have a trash bill, and which is overdue right now because if I don't pay the electric bill, well, they're going to shut that off. Even though it's just very minor, they want to shut it off for the littlest thing. So I pay the electric bill, and then I'm done. I have no money left. No money for nothing. I can't buy yarn. What little bit of stuff I do get, Jim gets for me because he knows it puts a smile on my face and he knows I've been depressed. So he gets me up to at least Walmart and gets me a couple skeins of yarn here and there. Or if he sees, he'll notice like my catalogs that I get, like my Mary Maxim and the Hirschners and all that I get. And he'll see sales and he'll be like, you want to order some of this? And I'm like, yes, please. Because getting yarn makes me happy. So yeah, I have to throw away a lot of yarn. I have to throw away all the prizes. Even the yarn that I got in my my Advent things, she ruined all of that. She got onto stuff that we had everything packed and pulled in to put together my craft room. She tore open the bags. We had like yarn stuffed in trash bags and closed it tight so that way it was fine. And I'm telling you, this is all out of spite that she's doing this because I can't take care of her and do the things with her that I once used to be able to do. She scratches the bags open, and literally where she scratched the bag open would pee on it. So, and she peed over and over and over again on the same spot over and over, where that whole trash bag full of yarn is now disgusting and no good. And it's all like, how I got all that yarn in October when I got my big settlement from disability. Yeah, I stocked up on yarns because I knew like once I started on just the regular month's check, I wouldn't have money to be able to get extra stuff. So I wanted to make sure I had plenty of it, and she's ruined it. So guys, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull through and really give out my prizes for my giveaway. And I apologize from the dear sincerity of my heart. I've had a couple people email me and it's been pretty nasty and non-understanding about stuff. And no matter how much I say I'm sorry, I still feel like a royal piece of shit because I was enjoying doing that and I wanted so much to share with everybody, and it just, getting the amount of money I got stolen from me, I couldn't get it back, and I can't catch up. I'm just been behind since. So it's like we are looking for a house to move into, but a house that we can buy, a house of our choosing, the way that we want it. So if we can stay here a little bit longer to keep saving, to be able to get, what we want, we'll be happier than having to rent and being stuck somewhere for at least a year until we can move again. And I hate moving. I really do. And when I move, I want to be able to say this is my home that I'm going to stay at till I die. I don't want to move again. I don't want to pack. I don't want to go through stuff and this and that. I don't want nothing to do with it. But we got a big storage shed, so we're starting to pack up everything, and we're just going to kind of put away everything that we don't use. I can't do the steps anymore, so all my yarn upstairs I can't get to. I have no idea what I have, what I don't have, what's ruined, what's not ruined. I do know that the basket that I had all the prizes in and ready to go, that's ruined. She peed and pooed in it. Numerous times, apparently, because she kept sneaking in my bedroom without our knowledge, and we weren't really going up in there because had no need to until I sent Draken up one time, or Jim one time. I can't remember which one, but they came down to let me know the disaster of the bedroom that was mine that my dog decided to make her bathroom. So as disgusting as that is, Jim's ripping out the carpet, and we're just not using my room. It's just easier for me down here. If I stay downstairs, I can get to my kitchen. I can get to outside. I can do the things that I like to do and not just be stuck upstairs and not dread having to go downstairs than to have to go back upstairs because my hips are bad. The doctors have told me how bad they are, pretty much so. I don't have much socket left. I don't have any soft tissue left. I'm bone on bone, and say your bone should be this big. My bone, take off them 2 fingers, my bone is this big. And there's lots of bone shards and everything floating in there, so it's not a pretty picture. And I'm talking a lot about stuff that doesn't pertain to crafting at all, but I'm just trying to catch you guys up on where my life has been, where I've been, what I've been doing. I don't know if I've missed everything. If I talked about it, I might have started something and then whoop, talked about something else, because I'm sorry, that's how my brain goes, and I'm sorry because yes, I do skip and I go back and forth a lot. So apologize if I'm hard to follow. So if you stuck through for this video this long, you're awesome. Thank you so much. So leave me a comment, say hi, tell me what you've been up to. Are you marketing? Are you just crocheting for yourself for fun? What are you doing right now? What are you making right now? What's on your hook? I've got lots of things on the hook because that's how I roll. I work on about 5 things a day, and I'll work on one thing till I get bored, go to the next one till I get bored. So, and I circulate things until I have them finished, and then I start the next thing of circulating. But I can show you one thing that I am working on right now that is my little bag that I take with me. This is going to become a top, but it's going to be a shawl top. So this is the universe. This is one of the Halloween yarns. So I am making a virus shawl out of it, but I'm going to connect it, and then it's going to become a top. I got to make 2. So I'm 3/4 of the way done with this ball of yarn. That is, I think I said that was the hobby, however you say it, universe, and I don't know what the color is. I know it's one of their Halloween colors, but I'm loving the color scheme. I'm having fun working on that. So that's been my other thing. I'm making another shawl to put in my shop. And I have a turtle started. I have an octopus almost done. Not an octopus, a jellyfish almost done, because I need to make more octopus and jellyfish because I got 1 jellyfish left. I have no more octopi left. I have a lot of things that have just gone. But I'm almost at 50 minutes now, so I'm going to shut up. So thank you so much for sticking by. Thank you so much for listening to me jabber on, and I hope I have understanding, and I really am. I give my deepest. I am so sorry that I cannot continue on with the giveaway that I owe prizes for. And please, I just ask, with the way that I've been depressed and the way that I've been feeling, I can't handle no nasty emails. Please don't. Just, if you don't want to understand, and I guess if you have to, you can unsubscribe, especially if you just subscribe to be part of the giveaway. I'm sorry. Things happened out of my control, and I just cannot get back to where I was prior because things just went. So, just want you to know, I love you all. You're all my friends. You're my family. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love to read your comments. And I just love the friendships that I've gotten with a lot of you. So please forgive me, those that I owe prizes to. They're ruined. We had to throw everything away. And that was my stuff too. I had stuff in the basket that was mine that I got from my advents, and I had to throw that away. So, alright. I love you guys. I will be back, I promise. I'm not quitting. I haven't given up. I just needed a break because I wasn't right in the head. I was going through a lot, so here I am. I'm feeling better. I'm getting better. I'm crawling out of that deep dark hole, back up into the light, and back up to being me and myself, and feeling better. Being able to move around a little bit more since the last set of injections I had like 2 months ago. They injected my hips again, so I've been doing really good with the hip injections and moving around. So just hope that we can get more of this weight off. I know I'm going to get at least probably 20-30 pounds off just from taking water pills alone, because I have so much swelling all over. So, alright, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you're going to come back for whatever video I do next. So, till next time, bye.